Yo guys, Nathan here, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be just doing a quick little episode on some squad builder challenges. Mainly, there's absolutely no gameplay in this video. I think I mainly want to knuckle down on doing some of the ones that we really should have done by now, comparing to the amount of coins we have, and a lot of them, because they're the smaller scale ones, can actually turn out to be a bit more profitable for you. For example, the ones I'm doing now, like the entire league ones, I think, or maybe some of the actual entire, I can't remember what they're called, like maybe the entire nation ones, that's it. And sometimes you get the mixed match ones, and yeah, we're just showing you a quick bit of footage here, and that's where I got Nasri, an untradeable Nasri in a pack. I honestly thought that was really old there for a sec, but I realised we had Nasri before. I've had Nasri before on a different account where I did another squad building challenge, which we'll probably get onto in a bit, in a few episodes time, that is. As you'll see here, we sold a lot of players actually, a mixture of the players we got from squad building challenge packs and regular trading players. As I've shown this method before, it's very, very simple. I may move on to some more advanced methods very soon. I'm not really too concerned right now about the amount of profit we're turning out, mainly because, you know, we're turning out a decent amount, and with these, it's like facilitating us to be able to do these squad building challenges without a worry, and also build some pretty decent squads for the like FUT Champions. And on another FUT Champions, you'll see the qualification attempts tomorrow in tomorrow's video. It was, you know, we obviously are going to qualify, but the way I structured it was I showed you each semi-final of the stage. I highlighted the stage I got to the semi-final, because if I go around the first round, there's not really much point in showing it, and I keep these videos short, as you know, so if I reach semi-final, losing the semi-final, I'll show that, because it's sort of relevant, you know, and we have limited attempts anyway, so we should be able to sort of get it done, and maybe even make a few coins out of it as well, because there are rewards at the end of even the knockout phase. And I'm going to be talking about aims for it as well, because I may even highlight this in the next video, but I aim to do it every week. I aim to qualify every week, but there's a maximum of 40 games you can play if you don't know. If you haven't played it before, I do recommend you do, even if you can't play the 40 games. There's no pressure to play 40 games. You could play 20, you know, over the 2-day period. You know, that's not too much to ask. And if you win 15, you've already got, I think that may take you up to where you get the 100k pack as a reward. And there's also, like, they escalate in coins as well by about 15k each time. I aim to get to about the gold territory, between gold 3 and gold 1 this time, because I'm going to be playing the absolute shit out of it, because I've never done it before. I really want to get a good reward just to kick us off, because you'll see in the next episode where we do play games, we do some more squad building challenges, and we'll spoil it, but the packs don't really reward us for what we've been doing. I mean, they weren't great packs, but we don't get really anyone outstanding like we did in this time. We actually got Benega earlier, as you know, as you would have saw, sorry, and he's a decent player, sells for around 6k, I think, but he's an 84 rated card, and again, it's just a decent player to get. We're also upgrading the Bundesliga squad here, getting rid of some of the players that were slightly unfavourable in my view. I really began to fall out with fate. I guess fall out with Traore on the right hand side. Just real weak player in the game. I really began to dislike him. I had a bit of a I guess a dilemma there, who to get rid of, Goretzka or Junuzovic. I decided to get rid of Junuzovic because Goretzka's 6'2", and I really like Goretzka in this game. I think he's a very solid centre midfielder, very stout man in midfield. I think if you stick him right in the middle, like I do for some of the games, like he's such a mountain of a man just to get past. No one can actually get past him, and yeah, he's because of the formation we play, it's sort of like a I guess sort of like inclining triangle, sort of coming to a point, and Goretzka is that point in midfield, and we all basically use this team and this formation to do is to just literally keep the ball. The formation set up so I get a goal, I go 1-0 up, and I just pass it about. Like there's no shame in passing about. I always try and get a second goal, of course. I don't just pass it on the back because you inevitably lead to you conceding. But I do try and keep the ball as much as I can and work opportunities. And it's working out for me right now because I'm a few episodes ahead, as you probably can gather by the way I'm talking. You know, like I recorded this days ago. I only recorded it about 4 days ago. This bit. Sorry for not uploading yesterday as well because I forgot really. And yeah, just sort of I've played with the team a bit more, and I feel that it's really good working strategy. I'm not going to try and spoil anything else for episodes to come. You'll see that when they come out. We'll also get a bronze pack as a reward. I believe this is where we start doing the bronze pack method as well. If you don't know what it is, I'm pretty dubious of it, but I still think it's a good way to go about things. You just basically open 400 coin bronze packs. If you get like BPL players, like this guy, I think he goes for around like I think he sells for like 500 coins in the end. This guy sells for 1,000 coins or 950 or something like that because he plays for West Ham, and the Gareth Barry special card got released. So people were trying to snap up the cheapest possible options, and I ended up selling him, turning him over for a bit of a nice profit there. But also it's in the squad fitness cards and the normal bronze fitness cards as well. I actually got that from the Pemvis's video. He said that he's going to sell the fitness cards when the FUT Champions comes out. I'm not really too sure whether that's actually going to work because there's going to be, if you're telling so many people to do it, it's just going to flood the market, and like yours, even though some will get bought, if you have to have so many that it's going to some of them is going to flow through, and no one's going to like bat an eyelid at them, and they're not going to have a chance of a sale. But I do think it's a good idea to hold on to them until at least someone. There's an active reason to play the game, like FUT Champions or the Weekend League, whatever it's called. I actually set that kit, that Odense BK kit, to my active one because I really like it. It's actually a really nice kit. But unfortunately I have to change it in a few episodes time because it does clash a bit with the Oxford one. Me being colourblind, I have to have 2 really different coloured kits, otherwise I get triggered basically, and I have to quit out of lobby and find someone else to play. Seeing how much the India kit goes for, thought people may have sort of that really dead banter where they found it funny that India are in the game. It doesn't, it goes for 100 coins, this is a non-rare kit. I'm also going to hang on to some Koreans. I was a bit unsure at this point because I hadn't actually realised that, you know, Player of the Month's going to be out soon in actually a day's time, and it's probably going to be Heung-min Son. If you don't know, he's been playing the best in the BPL this month. He scored like about 4 goals, I think. He's been a really good player. I've always rated him as well, but yeah, he should get a purple card, and maybe it'll boost the price of Koreans. I'm not really too sure. I'm going to start buying probably some golds just in anticipation of the moment. You know, if he does, then we've got the squad already. Going to buy probably some Tottenham players as well. Maybe if you need a full Tottenham team. You never know, EA might even change it, like they tend to do a lot. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I'll see you all tomorrow for another installment.